So let us know something more about the omega fatty acids in this chapter of lipid metabolism. Biochemists in the systematic nomenclature and the delta nomenclature, they use delta nomenclature, which is the correct nomenclature to be used. But however, there is also an omega nomenclature in which the nutritionists are more focused. The omega system used by the nutritionist, it focuses on the nutritional value of the fatty acid. Let us revise what is in the delta nomenclature. For delta nomenclature, one needs to know three things: the number of carbons in the fatty acid, the number of double bonds, the number of carbons from the carboxylic acid end, which is the alpha end, to the first carbon in the double bond. And let us consider the example in the next slide. So this figure shows us a fatty acid named as per the delta nomenclature. This is a fatty acid with 18 carbons and there is a double bond at the 9th carbon. Here. So this is a delta 9 fatty acid. The number of carbons in the fatty acid is 18. The number of double bond is 1 and number of carbons is 18, number of double bonds is 1 and the position of the double bond is at 9th carbon from the delta position. However, this fatty acid can also be named as per the omega acid, and then it will be known as an omega fatty acid after having been named as per the omega nomenclature. We will go to it in the next slide. So what happens in omega nomenclature? The omega nomenclature is almost exactly the same as the delta nomenclature. The only difference being that the carbons are counted from the methyl or the omega end instead of the carboxylic end, and the omega symbol is used instead of the delta symbol. For omega nomenclature, one needs to know three things: the number of carbons in the fatty acid, the number of double bonds, and the position of the double bond, which is the number of carbons from the methyl end to the first carbon in the double bond closest to the methyl end. We will again consider the same fatty acid that we considered for delta nomenclature and see where the difference lies. So this is the figure of that fatty acid with 18 carbons. Okay, fatty acid where the double bond is at the 9th carbon from the end as per the omega nomenclature. The number of carbons in the fatty acids is 18. The number of double bond is 1. The number of carbons from the methyl or the omega end. So if you start counting from the omega end, here 1, 2, 3, 4 and it goes on to the 9th carbon. So the double bond is at 9th carbon. So as per the omega nomenclature, this is a omega 9 fatty acid, and as per the delta nomenclature, it was 18 delta 9. What are the benefits of omega acids? Omega acids can fight depression and anxiety. They can improve eye health. They promote brain health. Omega 3 can also improve risk factors for heart diseases. It can reduce symptoms of ADHD in children. ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Omega 3s can reduce symptoms of metabolic syndromes, for example, belly fat, insulin resistance, etc. Omega 3s can fight inflammation. What is inflammation? Inflammation is a natural response to infections and damage in your body. अगर कहीं बॉडी में कुछ डैमेज हुआ या कोई इन्फेक्शन है तो वो एरिया जो है वो इन्फ्लेम हो जाएगा. दैट इज़ इन्फ्लेमेशन. देयरफॉर इट इज़ वाइटल फॉर योर हेल्थ. ये एक इंडिकेशन है कि देयर इज़ समथिंग रॉन्ग विद योर बॉडी. However, inflammation sometimes persists for a long time, even without an infection or an injury. So this is called chronic or long-term inflammation, and omega 3s can fight against such inflammation. Omega 3s can also fight 8 autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases, your immune system mistakes healthy cells for foreign cells and starts attacking them. Example of such an autoimmune disease is diabetes 1, which is a prime example in which your immune system attacks the insulin producing cells in your pancreas. Omega 3s can improve mental disorders. It can fight age related mental decline such as Alzheimer's disease. It may help prevent cancer. Omega 3s can reduce asthma in children. Omega 3s can reduce fat in your liver. Omega 3s improve bone and joint health. Omega 3s can alleviate menstrual pain. Omega 3 fatty acids improve sleep and they are good for your skin. So overall you can say that omega 3 fatty acids are vital for optimal health.